In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to replace the gas door or fuel door hinge on your BMW. Now, this is a small part. I think it was around $20 or $25, and this is commonly cracks and breaks on these cars. Usually there's one of two issues that you might have with your fuel door. The first one is that the metal spring that creates tension on the door can break or go missing. And then the second, more common issue is that right here, right in the seam right here of this hinge, the plastic gets brittle over time and it cracks, and then your gas door no longer stays open when you go to refuel the car. So today I'm going to show you how to quickly remove the gas door from your car safely. And what you're going to need to do is have one of these pick tools or pry tools. This has a 90-degree bend on it, and you'll see in a minute why this makes life a lot easier when you're removing the gas door from the car. There's 3 points on the hinge that you're going to need to pry on, and the first one is right here where there's a tab. The second one is down here where there's a tab, and then the final one is up here. So at the top we have 2 tabs holding this to the body of the car, and then on the bottom there's only a single tab on the inside. Now here is the first problem when the fuel door won't stay open. Most of the time, either this clip here will be missing, or right here in the hinge, as you can see, if I pry, this hinge has broken. Now if I pull this open, you can see right here is where that hinge has broken. And it's sort of hard to notice sometimes if you open the door normally, so you have to pull on it a little bit more and you can see where the break is. Now the 3 areas that we need to pry on the tabs, as we previously mentioned, one is right here, one is in here, and then one is down here at the bottom. Now in my case, this whole thing just exploded apart, but you might have better luck without damaging the paint on the body of your car. And our final step here is to pry up on the 2 tabs here and over here, and at the same time pry a little bit right here, and then we're going to slide this whole hinge off of the fuel door. Alright, so here is the fuel door, and here is the new fuel door hinge. And all we have to do is slide this into place on our door. We'll reinstall the metal clip, and then we can install this whole thing back onto the car. Now that proved to be a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated, so what I ended up doing was holding a flathead screwdriver right here against the tab and kind of putting it against a workbench, and I slammed it down a few times to get this fully seated onto the gas door. And I suspect that's due in part to the fact that this was an $8 or $9 hinge, an aftermarket one, and the original genuine version from BMW, I think it was something like $54. So I went with the $8 one to save around 46 bucks or something like that. And you know, I think you get what you pay for, but hopefully we won't have too much more trouble with installing this. Final step here before we reattach it to the car is to install this metal clip for tension, and we'll do that with this hinge closed. There we go, and then we'll plug this back into the 2 mounts right here on the body of the car. And we'll just hook these 2 tabs here inward at a slight angle, like so. and then push it in to lock the tabs into place.